Haven't done the welcome yet. I gotta be in front of Heather.
Now what?
You have to
This
get
is
them
plot
out of
relevant.
there.
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
Minette, this is so rude. We didn't get to do the intro yet, but that's fine.
Maybe you should just call an exterminator.
No! Nothing good ever comes from killing things. Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get them out of there for you.
Bless you.
Yuck.
So we get to
That
do a
must be the
roach
box they
puzzle
came in.
before we get a welcome. Totally crazy. Throwing us off. But that's how you know it's gonna be good. Oh gosh. Oh, I gotta be quick.
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
I'm gonna fly like the wind.
Ew. I thought working for a fashion designer was going to be glamorous.
How many do I have to do? 9? 9. Ah! Get him! This is great though, because there's an air of mystery of starting the stream without an intro, and also of starting it with such an aggressive fashion choice. It leaves the people
I
guessing.
wonder how all that red paint got there.
I don't know where it is!
Too
Get it! Hi Caitlin. Welcome. This is Nancy Drew, Danger by Design. Dear Miss Minette, I told this lady when she called that you were too busy to respond, but she's very persistent. Oh, this is the lady about modern history. She wants to talk about Noisette Tornade, the lady that we learned about last stream, because she owned the old windmill, which you now own, and would very much like to see it.
Dear Miss Minette.
Oh, we're gonna read it.
Books on the women of the French resistance. Exploits of Noisette Tornade. Because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
Nancy, we have work to do. We've got to catch a roach. Oh yeah, get it. Oh my gosh.
My gosh, the letters in these fonts look exactly like the ones that were used in one of those threatening notes Minette got. Which means Heather must have sent it. Too
You're
slow.
so way more difficult than I expected. Okay.
This
Oh, do I have to look at it?
Strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Okay. We're gonna survive. We're gonna make it. I believe. I have newfound hope. He's gonna be in this little corny. Corny? He's in that little corny. I believe. I'm gonna go around this way and catch him off guard. Oh, it's a double. I have to, okay, so I have to hit him, not hit him. I have to click on him over here, and then it will let me see back behind the dress. Gosh, I remember hating this puzzle, so this makes sense.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Got him.
There, that has got to be the last bug.
And we're gonna do the intro with our twinsy.
You can open the door now, Minette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Minette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Minette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly.
Can you
And I want
imagine
to count
actually
to
having to
10,
pick up
and
9
then,
cockroaches?
and only then are you to come out of there, all right?
And she's not
Anything you
paid.
say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Thanks, Nancy. Heather literally isn't even here. So you're telling me I can't even do the intro of my dreams? Well, fine. You know what? We'll just say, welcome. Bonjour. It's me, Heather, reporting live from my desk at Manette's House of Design. Sure, I look a little different today. Maybe my pink button-up shirt and my brown tie are in the wash. So I'm wearing my white shirt and my aggressively gold and blue tie. If you haven't already, please buckle your French seatbelt and like the stream, as we've already gone underway. Let's go. Oh, Manette. We've already looked at Heather's stuff. I'm deeply sad. I just wanted to see her. I just wanted to have a twin moment, but it just wasn't meant to be, I suppose. I can see value in Manette Colley. I don't know if I respect her choices. And also I think that she is rude. But that can be fun sometimes. We just really started off with a bang. I guess we just have to presume someone sent the cockroaches to scare her. And maybe it was me, because I hate her. I don't actually hate her, but I think Nancy does. Thank you, Caitlin. That's very kind. It's not my tie. I'm borrowing it. I don't own any ties. Maybe I should, but as of now, I do not. Where does she want me to let these bugs go, do we think? Just kind of willy-nilly?
Okay, guys, end of the line. You are out of here.
I am not a fan of a cockroach, so I don't think that I would let them free. And I love letting bugs free. I love rescuing spiders and flies and all sorts of things, but gosh, a cockroach? I don't know. I don't know. Does that make me a bad person? Probably. Probably. You had to wear a tie in school? See, I know I did have a uniform in school, but it wasn't like a blazer and tie. It was like a polo and khakis situation. Hey, Ophis, I do not want this tie. I need a different tie if we're going into tie territory, I think. But I appreciate the concept. So where are we at? We don't have a task list because I made a poor choice. Oh, we're gonna call the lady. For sure we are. We're gonna call the historian and ask her about Noisette Tornade. And we're gonna ask Dieter. Actually, we should totally ask Dieter why he was mad sus at the park last time.
Sounds like someone's in the dark room.
Dieter's in the bathroom.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew.
Is this his
I just
home?
wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert Galant Park.
I was just taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because
Dude, he's in the
I
bathroom.
was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she didn't.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
This
What's
is his
behind the
home.
panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
And he's just letting the general public walk on in? That's crazy, dude. And just talk to me through the bathroom door? That's wild. He's so trusting.
What's
Oh,
up
no.
with this?
Oh no. Do they all need to be on 3 because this clock is on 3? Oh. They all move each other. I'm just gonna lock in. No choice but to lock in. Oh, I thought I did it. Dang it. No! I was so close. So we're not fans of chatting through the bathroom door. I should stop doing that to people. This is not a French person, Ophis. This gentleman is German. Maybe if I start down here. Oh, this one can go last because it doesn't move anything else. Oh my gosh. Unless they all need to be on 12, because that's when the cuckoo would go off, right? Okay, we'll try 12. Good gracious. Oh, this one is locked. Just kidding. It definitely needs to be 3. It definitely needs to be 3. I just gotta lock in. This might be most of our stream today. That would be exciting, huh? Just this one clock puzzle. JK, killed it. Reverse psychology myself. This is crazy.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened
She's
up
still
some
yapping.
kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
But he told me that was gonna happen, so he didn't know? Are we for real now?
Whoa, that's a biggie.
This is wild.
I wonder what that symbol means. The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
Listen. This game is set in a very singular time. So we're just gonna guess. 1945. The M380. Dear Noisette, we thank you for your bravery and dedication for working with the Resistance. I love getting my thank you letter from the Resistance. Please know that this work is extremely dangerous and under no circumstance should you ever reveal any information or context you've learned about. That's why we're putting this in writing. We will provide further instructions on the M380 machine, a wonderful contraption we like to call our dear old friend. I'm sure 380 will soon become your cher ami the more you use it. And then, perfect. Yes, we're going to write down exactly how to use the machine. And love it. I love it when the Resistance is very clear in their instructions. I love being able to have the enemy intercept my correspondence. What's that? Can't look at that. Oh, hey, Eva. What are you talking about? This is just my casual tie. Nothing to remark on, really. Nothing too crazy, you know, just a casual tie for a casual afternoon.
Sorry, I'm busy.
He's been more than kind. Can we look at his stuff? No.
I think maybe I'd like to borrow your camera after all.
Wow, just scream it through the bathroom door and take it. Gosh. I think Dieter is just super chill. I don't mind him. He's way too chill for Minette, that's for sure. Alright, friends. Let's go call the historian, because part 1 of this game is about fashion, but as you can tell, part 2 of this game is about being a resistance member in World War II. You know. I will say, oh, here she is.
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Minette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
Yeah, but you know what, Heather, I understand you. You know why? Because we're both wearing, see, I got the diagonal. That was what I was going for, the diagonal. And we're both wearing glasses, and we both have like kind of straight hair today. And that's literally, and we're both white. And we have kind of like a rosy undertone. So really the comparisons are endless. Ooh, we can ask her why she wrote Minette a threatening letter.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month, and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
Phew! Excuse me. Okay, so she just threw red paint at it?
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah.
Do we call her out or not, friends? Do we... I guess Nancy seems to think she wrote her a threatening letter because we found a font, a paper with a font on it in the studio, and thus I guess we can accuse Heather now. It's a little convoluted because some of the notes in the dodo box, so Minette's been, the fashion designer, has been receiving threatening letters. Some of them are ransom note style where they've been cut out, but some of them were using fonts, and everyone knows that fonts are deeply personal and only one person can use a font. So, I mean, I do not have a belt like that. I am wearing white sweatpants right now, Eva. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I back away if I could threaten her again or if this is my only chance. There are some things with her character, not to spoil anything, but that are undoable. Like, you get to kind of control some things. Choices matter. So we're gonna have to rely on some intuition. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna accuse her.
Why did you write Minette that threatening letter?
What? You think I wrote those letters?
I think you wrote at least one of them.
Can you prove it?
And you did write it.
The letters on it match the memo you sent Minette about fonts.
Okay. Couple months ago, I got so fed up with her that I just had to get back at her somehow. I'd seen how upset those other letters made her, so I sent one of my own, but just that one. And I never intended to really do anything to her. I just wanted her to suffer. You know, emotionally.
Oh yeah, for sure, I get that. Hey Maddie, welcome. Yeah, we could do Wingdings, we could do Comic Sans. I love a papyrus ransom note. There's choices.
Do you have any idea who sent her those other letters?
None, I swear. Look, you're not going to tell Minette about this, are you? There's really no need. It'll just upset her all over again. And she's so far behind as it is. And there's no telling how she'd take it out on me. Or on you, for that matter, just for telling her. So don't say anything to her, okay?
I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll see you later.
Oh, just kidding. Remember how I said choices matter? The choice matters right now. We're gonna have to think about it, but we're gonna make a decision. Listen, if your ransom note isn't in Berkshire Swash, then you know it's not for me. My pirate self could never. Can someone explain Wingdings to me? Like, I actually am fairly well educated in the world of fonts, and I don't know what Wingdings is. I don't. I don't know why or how it exists.
What?
Ooh, let's talk. We can throw Heather under the bus. So that is the decision that we as a group are going to have to make. And I kind of want to make like an actual poll about it. You know? But the problem is I don't think I can do that without pulling the game down because of the way the... But just let me know. Just let me know what you think. Do we want to throw Heather under the bus? Because there are consequences. If we tell Manette about Heather, things will happen. So while you're mulling on it, I'm going to ask some other questions.
Why do you wear that mask?
This mask is a statement, Nancy. It's my way of telling society that it pays far too much attention to the face. I design clothes for the person. I'm telling society, forget the face. Look at the person. Look at my creations. The colors, the fabrics, the lines I choose. They are meant to enhance the person, not the face. The person. The face is inconsequential.
Sure. Oh yeah, we understand. I think we understand what wingdings are. Like, I think maybe the group knows what they look like, but why they exist and what the function of them is something that maybe I have not answered for myself. Welcome, Robert. You wish you were Heather, Maddie? You wish that you were like an indentured intern to this crazed fashion woman? I respect it. You don't... Okay, so we're gonna flame her. You don't expect anyone to buy that. I thought maybe you were just trying to save money on makeup. Well, no, she's put the lipstick on top. Gosh, I don't want to... Oh, gosh. This is rude.
I thought maybe you were just trying to save money on makeup. That was a joke.
Any more questions?
Someone with a German accent called for you when you were fitting JJ, but he didn't leave a message.
Oh?
Yeah. So...
He sounded kind of angry.
I'm sure it wasn't important, so don't worry about it. What else?
Let's talk about Dieter. He's cool, and he lets me talk to him in the bathroom.
Why did you break up with Dieter?
That is absolutely, unequivocally, 100% none of your business. And if you ever ask me anything about Dieter again, you're fired. Now go away and let me work.
Yeah, that's fair.
I said go away.
No, but no, I want
I
to...
said go away.
Okay, gosh. So I'm not hearing any cries from the crowd to condemn Heather. Am I getting the temperature correct? Are we gonna let her... We're gonna let bygones be bygones? We're gonna bury the hatchet? What's this? Oh, that's right. I'm here to call somebody. I can call so many people. I wish I had a phone like this. Gosh. Oh, I would love that. We do not want to betray her. We can do that. We don't have to betray her.
Modern European History, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually,
I want to know who this
earlier
voice
when you
actress
tried to
is.
call Manette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd
What's
like
her name?
to, but
Lynn?
I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Enrique?
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
certainly.
What is this game called? Lynn Manrique, Danger by Design. Because I swear it's driving me crazy. Is she, Lupe? Is she Lupe from White Wolf of Icicle Creek? Because her voice it's so smooth and beautiful, by the way. Dana Callie. Wow, I love the wiki. It's so bare. I need a phone like that. Like, I realistically would love, like, I would be happy. Yeah, I think we should protect her. Let's protect her, whatever. Like, it's not a good power dynamic to be going to the boss. She only plays Lin Manrique? Are you kidding me? This is it? This can't be it for this woman. She's such a beautiful voice. I swear I've heard it before. What? Here's her IMDb. That's crazy. One and done, Dana? That's it? Wow, I think we need to get her back in the game. Darn. Okay. She's not a voice actress, it doesn't seem. She only has this credit.
You mentioned hidden plunder in your letter to Minette. What did you mean?
Some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. You see, from 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after
Fair.
the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me.
Wow. No way.
Was he by any chance related to Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. She never married, you know, very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is where she lived for almost half a century after the war. That's why I'm hoping Minette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words: red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
Oh, sorry guys, I had to straighten my tie during that exposition dump. What? So I feel like we took a turn halfway through this game, and I would love for it to be only about fashion. I'm just gonna be real. Like, I wish we had like scheduling the fashion show and setting up the seating chart for the fashion show puzzle and more, like, so many more dress up games. Like, why are there not more dress up games? Like, designing outfits for dogs. What are we doing? Respectfully, why? Like, what in the World War II is going on? We couldn't just enjoy a fashion game? Signed, a history major. I love a flip phone too, Collie. I need a Razor and I need an office phone, and you can't reach me on either because I'm not picking it up. But I'll call you.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens
Whoa.
who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
Dude, fair. Let's just get all of it. Let's get all of it. Hi, Shar Shar. Yeah, TBH, we were robbed. We were. I've actually never played Style Savvy or GTA, but you probably could have guessed that.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
Cool.
What's the story behind the Cross of Lorraine?
The vertical bar crossed by two horizontal bars is an emblem that was first used by Joan of Arc, as well as the Dukes of Lorraine in the 15th century. But during and after World War II, it became a symbol of the French resistance. Nowadays, it's not unusual to see it on statues or monuments commemorating the period in French history from 1940 to 1945.
So if we had to learn something, here we go. I'm the writer for Nancy Drew Danger in Design Time, or whatever the heck this game is called. And we go, oh no, but we gotta like teach the kids about France and crap. And then you could have done, I guess they don't like talking about brands, so maybe they don't want to talk about fashion houses, but they could have done like moments in fashion history or like important women in French history that pursued fashion, or they could have even been like, oh, our main character is American, and let's say she's getting flack for like being in Paris and like not, I don't know, like maybe she's gonna do a fashion show that like honors French history, so we have to like look into French symbols and like pull inspiration from blah blah blah. Like easy. The way to make this educational, we don't need to World War II it. I promise we don't. I promise we do not. Like we can, but it just, this is weird because normally when I play games with you guys and they're history driven, I'm like such a nerd, right? Nancy Drew, Scarlet Hand, love it. But that game tells you, it sits you down, it says you're in a museum and you're gonna learn. And I think the problem is that this game sits you down and says you're in a striped tie and you're gonna have fun. But that's not what happens. We don't get to have fun. We have to learn about World War II.
Do you know anything about the M380 decoder?
I'm done.
It's a machine that the resistance is said to have used to encode and decode their messages during the war. To decode a message, the dials on it had to be in the same position as they were when the message was encoded. The famous Enigma machine operated in much the same way.
Which is cool. I love the Enigma machine. That's so great. Give me a London World War II game. Give me a, I don't know, like let's go all in. Let's go all in.
Do you think Noisette ever used the M380?
I would stake my reputation on it.
That's great. I've never heard of you before, but that probably means something.
What was the French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women who did their best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strife.
I got a better idea.
While others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
Yes, like girls can handle a World War II game for sure, but yes, Eva's got something. It wasn't advertised that way, but also I think with Nancy Drew, this audience could have handled something more sophisticated, right? Like that's a very obvious point in history to direct attention to. And I think something really great that Nancy Drew games often does is that they draw your attention away to something else underneath it that's not so obvious about the place. Like I didn't know anything about Mayan history until, Nancy Drew, and then they're like, and let's talk about preservation, and let's talk about like the difficulty that museums have with provenance, and let's talk about smuggling, like let's talk about the hard issues. So if I was making a game in this time period, presumably for girls mostly, and I wanted to make a World War II game, I would make it about the I forget the nice name we had for it, but concentration camps of Japanese people in the United States. You know, like let's pick something under the surface that's connected to World War II where people are going to broaden their perspective. They're going to learn something different. We can handle it. We can handle it. Anyway. I gotta get off the soapbox.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted. Food,
Internment
supplies,
camps.
houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
Or, final thought, we could have kept it in Paris. We could have kept it in this World War II time period, kind of, but then we could have done it through the lens of, like, the literature movement. You know, if we had to pick something artsy, there were so many authors, Americans especially, expats in Paris at the beginning of the 1900s, and we could have expanded the time period. We could have done this we could have had a Hemingway moment. We could have had so many things. We could have so many things. And another thing. I need to shut up. We're playing the game.
What is the Enigma machine?
The Enigma machine is what the Germans used to encipher and decipher their secret messages during World War II. Allied codebreakers were finally able to figure out how the machine worked, and as a result, some say the war ended 2 years sooner than it would have otherwise.
Nancy, you don't know about the Enigma machine? That's really embarrassing.
I really appreciate your help.
Call back anytime.
I can call the other designer. Should we do that? We can call Hugo Butterly. He's the guy that Minette hates. So he should be a suspect, and we should be giving him the time of day. But I really don't care about him. He looks like Eminem, I'm pretty sure.
What? Another question? Look, just send the oldest, moldiest, worst-smelling cheese you have to that address. Now quit calling me and get it done!
Mr. Butterly?
Who is this?
Well, it's who you think it is. My name's Nancy Drew.
I don't know any Nancy Drew.
I'm kind of a friend of Minette's.
Her, I know.
Is that smelly cheese by any chance going to her?
Whatever for? Neither she nor her work needs any help from me to stink. Now, if you'll excuse me, whoever you are, I'm going to hang up.
Get him.
Goodbye then.
No, wait. I just want to...
Get him. You've never played a Nancy Drew game, Collie? Oh my gosh. I do think something that I appreciated about them is that they brought me to some perspectives and things that I maybe didn't encounter otherwise. I mean, there are some very obvious topics that are covered. They're like, we're gonna learn about Marie Antoinette. We're gonna learn about this. We're gonna learn about that. But then they also taught me, like, yo, dude, it kind of sucks that, like, museums are stealing crap from countries that aren't theirs. Crazy. Nobody told me that until Nancy Drew, you know? And I also think Nancy Drew, in my mind, in the meta, is, like, connected to American Girl dolls and a lot of books I read growing up where it just seemed like the literature I encountered, there was a lot of opportunity for girls' literature specifically to shed light on topics that weren't, like, being taught in school. Like, very difficult topics. I actually saw something about the American Girl author recently, and y'all know that I was traumatized by American Girl. In a good way. But, like, she was just talking about how girls can handle, like, and everyone, but she was talking about girls can handle history. Like, it's hard stuff. This kid's grandmother died. This kid's brother died of dysentery. This kid lived through the Great Depression. I had a book growing up that talked about the Japanese internment camps hosted by Americans on American soil during World War II. And so when you have these two narratives, you know, what you're getting in school of like, rah, rah, go America, go Britain, we're super awesome, and we beat the bad guys, you know? Supplementing it with some of these other stories is important. And I think Nancy Drew, they don't always hit the mark, but sometimes they do that really well. Same with a lot of other pieces of literature. But I love a nuance. I love a different perspective. I love a little something something. You should play the Nancy Drew games, Collie. If you haven't, they're super affordable. They'll go on sale on Steam, like $4 sometimes, and you gotta like it's a joy. If you haven't exposed yourself to them, you know, your eyes are fresh. It's gonna be so fun. You're gonna have the greatest time of your life. I'm so happy for you. I wish I could erase my brain. You had that book, Eva? I'm pretty sure the one I'm referencing was called Weed Flower. I had a lot of kind of messed up books as a kid. Not messed up, but they just like weren't happy. All right. Why am I'm just looking around. I'm just looking. Am I supposed to do? Let me think.
What's up?
Talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Canada. Scott, tell us some Canada facts. I don't know a lot about Canadian history. Although y'all got some skeletons in the closet too. Everybody does. That's the fun part. And I use the term fun loosely.
I said go away.
You're still upset about that? Babe. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Maybe Dieter will talk to me now that I know about his grandma. Or his grandpa? His grandpa. Let's see. Can't remember where people live. He's here. Rudebach. And if you didn't like me talking that much about history, it's Eva's fault because she said that you guys were here for the historical rants. And I took that as a blank check.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy.
He's in the bathroom, Nancy.
But this is
so
really
rude.
important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
I hate the
Sure.
noises I'm
The
hearing.
list of things I need pictures of is on my desk. You can use the camera I let you borrow.
I'll get right on it.
All right.
Oh no, the list is in French.
Ooh. Should we guess? Croix. Is that water? No. LaCroix. The water. No, I think it's the cross. Ooh, Nina, do not say that. I disagree so hard, and you do not want me to talk for 8 minutes about why I disagree. I don't. Oh wait, yes, there is an English Nancy Drew game. The Curse of Blackmore Manor. It's not in London. It's not in London. Okay, do we know any of these words? Does anybody know what a bougie is? Problem is that I know what some of these things are, and I might just do it. No, please don't make me do this again. Oh, no. No! Oh my gosh. Oh, my word. No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Rhaenys skull? Oh, okay. That's helpful, thank you. Maybe we won't have to buy that dictionary. Okay, got it. Got it. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, Cody. Not your current comment, your past comment. I've just been thinking, like, what are you doing in there, dude? And also, I should maybe respect the fact that that is his bathroom and also his workshop, and not ask what he's doing in there. No, oops. Was an accident. One of these is definitely the spider. Oh, there you go. Yep, got it, Ophis. Maybe bougie means like bourgeois. Oh yeah. Wait, no, bourgeois is spelled differently. I'm biting my tongue so hard right now. Physically. We are not going to take over the stream about Iris's thoughts on history. We're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it in. I don't even remember where I am. Oh crap. Oh. All right. Let's play the game. I love this video game I'm playing. A bougie is a candle? Well, here's the cross. I don't know how close he wants it. That seems a little close. How about we get the whole thing? That's fine, right? That's fine. This looks kind of like a Celtic cross, right? Isn't a Celtic cross? I might be mixed up. I think I passed out when we were talking about history and now I don't remember nothing. So I gotta find a candle and a skull. And I need to go buy the Enigma machine. Yeah, these photos are gonna suck.
What intrigues Mademoiselle
But we
Zista?
need money.
Do you still
We need
need
money
someone to
bad.
paint pictures for you?
Be my guest.
Holly, your tuna turned red because you must have leveled up. You must have turned like over a new month. Oh, a Celtic cross usually has a circle. Thank you, Robert. I guess we need a lot of money, I think. Unfortunately. I did listen to a podcast recently with Ken Burns. I have never watched a Ken Burns documentary in its totality, I don't believe. I know a lot of people really enjoy his stuff. But I think I came into it with some preconceived notions. And let me tell you what, I would like to be that man. I'm just gonna straight up say right now. He's like 72. Hearing the nuance with which he spoke about just literally everything and just the wild intelligence.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fan.
I was shook.
Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Yeah, let's keep going.
If you don't mind.
Be my guest.
So I never really got into a lot of documentaries on history. Denny likes them. But I guess I always had the negative assumption that they weren't well, you know, that maybe they were dramatized or they weren't good. I don't know. But maybe I'll turn over another leaf. Maybe I will. This one is so much quicker to do than the... What's the other one? It's not a Monet, is it? Right now I'm Da Vinci. I'm not... Oh. Oh. Mona. No. Y'all, I actually... Y'all want to hear about when I went to the Da Vinci Museum? Da Vinci cracks me up. Like, that guy had some hubris.
Monsieur,
I'll just tell you
how's
what.
this?
Another fine job.
He
Here
invented...
is your
Wait.
money. Do you wish to paint another?
Yeah.
Oui.
Be my guest.
He invented so many random things. Like, Da Vinci invented the tank. Or at least, like, the concept of the tank. He also invented a scuba diving suit. Google it. It's freaking hilarious looking. I'm not gonna say what it looks like on stream. And it was just like, he was so funny. Like, he would just leave people hanging. They would commission him for something, and then he just wouldn't do it for like 4 years. And he'd just bum around. And he truly, like, he was so obsessed. Like how Scott said he likes learning about technology and logistics. Da Vinci thought he was the greatest military mind of all time. And he was like, stop asking me to paint things. I want to invent things. And also, the thing you've already paid me for, I'm not painting it. In his own words. Like, where do you get the hubris? I mean, I guess when you're that good at literally everything, and you're like, wow, I've just invented the tank in freaking, I don't know, when was Da Vinci alive? You just, I guess you just assume you're God's favorite. And then he just, you know, was painting the Mona Lisa in his free time. Probably hating it the whole way. Just like, why do I have to paint?
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
I don't know how much money I need.
Be my guest.
Oh, I've definitely seen the Van Gogh Doctor Who episode. I mean, that one just makes everybody cry. For sure. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's the sunflowers, isn't it? That's the second painting. It's not a Monet, it's Da Vinci. Good call. Y'all want to hear an embarrassing story about how I actually did embarrass myself in front of 2 Frenchmen? Okay. So last time I was in Italy, I was staying at a very nice local B&B, and a very old Italian man ran it. He didn't speak a word of English, but he made the most beautiful, like, breakfast of all time. He was super sweet. He has his gorgeous gardens in Rome. And so I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna go to the breakfast table and, like, share, you know, like, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get over my fears of hanging out with other people and hang out with the other guests. And so there were these 2 guys, and they were French, and they were super sweet and all this stuff. And somehow we started talking about, like, French painters. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's this new... This is so embarrassing. There's this new exhibition going on at the Met, because I think they said they wanted to go to New York or something. And I was like, and it's a French artist. His name is Sargent. Y'all, his name is John Singer Sargent. He is a freaking American. I have gone my whole life thinking that this guy was French, and the time I had to get clocked about it was in front of 2 Frenchmen, and I was already stuck at the breakfast table. I thought I was gonna die. They were actually very gracious, so all of the shaming I've done of French people has not been deserved in this game.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job.
It was not.
Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Thanks, Scott, for noticing.
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
They were really nice about it. They didn't need to be.
What did you say I had to do to get this thing?
Get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté in 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
And I will say, if you're like totally confused, he's the painter that made the really beautiful, if you watch the Gilded Age show, they like included him or like a painting that was inspired by him. But he made these really beautiful portraits in the Gilded Age. And if you've ever seen like the lady in a black dress and she's really pale and beautiful and she has like a very sharp nose and she's kind of turned to the other side, and originally she had like one of the straps was falling. It's so gorgeous. Like he made these just striking portraits of women, but he's not, in fact, French. But he was awesome. Very cool.
What did you say I had to do to get this thing?
Get me a bottle of Mouton.
Oh, that's right. He will not accept money.
I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
Yes. Yeah, well, exactly. I just bolstered a stereotype about American people that will live with them forever. Isn't that right, Ophis? Holly, if you want to share an embarrassing story, go right ahead, but you don't have to. You don't have to. It won't make me feel better. You can keep your dignity if you want. Now, hold on a second. Scott dropped a cool fun fact. Isaac Newton went undercover to catch coin counterfeiters, and he designed new coins. Was, like, that such a big problem? Because of, like, wooden nickels and crap? I need to know more about that.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
I don't know if they're gonna let me do what I need to do then to get where I need to go. I just have to, I bet I'm gonna have to buy the dumb dictionary.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
How much are you asking for this steak?
That is made of the finest wood, and it can be used for many, many things. It is one of my most popular items. For that reason, I sell for 13 euros.
I'll give you 10 euros.
Voila. What else do you like?
Just let me cook. I know what I need.
Is this just regular string?
That is very good string. Very strong. Very good to have around. You can buy for only 6 euros.
How about 3 euros?
Voila. What else do you like?
Is that Dave's hat? Eva's coming to rescue me. I love that. Eva, that's beautiful. We're gonna justify it. We're gonna. It was the attempting to pronounce it in the French accent bit that I think really cooked me. Polly, did this happen to you today? No, when you went on holiday. I hope you were able to get back in. Also, I'm starting to think that you just have a penchant for getting locked in or out of places. I'm a little concerned.
I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again,
You gotta keep keys on you 24/7.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Let's see if it'll let me... Can I play with this? You guys like that? Should I keep doing it? I think I'm trying to jump ahead. Okay, we can't jump ahead. We can't jump ahead. And a context clue do you need, Nancy, to help me? Oh, that actually is very embarrassing, Callie. I would probably die.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. You are wise to return. I have many new things. You see?
Yes, you do.
This would be me if they said, Iris, we need you to do a French accent today. It would be that.
I could use a French-English dictionary. How much?
This is the best French-English dictionary you can buy in all of Paris. Not too big, simple to use, hundreds and hundreds of words.
30
give it to you for 30
euros?
euro.
I'll give you 8 euros.
For this, that is nothing. The
Oh my
price is
gosh,
30
it's
euro.
2006.
I'll take it.
It is yours.
That's so
what
embarrassing.
else appeals to you?
Nothing.
Actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Burn through all my money. Well, Eddie's gonna have to help me. I guess
It'll
I can
be
go
dark in
talk
a
to
few
the...
minutes. I'm going to
Oh,
head back to
maybe I
Ginger's.
just need a day to progress. Just look at my tie for inspiration. What would Heather do? She would probably slay. And she'd look great. She'd look great doing it. She would slay her job. She wouldn't get distressed. She would be level-headed. Darn. Oh. I know what I gotta do. I gotta call Sooo. Y'all remember Sooo? No, of course you don't. It's because he was about there was a random magazine article about him. So we gotta call him. This is gonna be breakthrough. Just you watch.
Hello, Jing Jingling? Is it truly you?
No, this isn't Jing Jing. I'm just calling from her phone.
From her phone? So you know Jing Jing? Are you her friend?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Xing Xing. I call her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she
I
will
leave
there.
massage.
She will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Xing Xing, why do you call me?
This is Zoo,
Sounds like
right?
Dieter.
Yes, I am Zoo.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like 2 leaves with 2 nut-type things attached to them, and I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Jing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zoo, my love, Jing. Then, take the metro to the Denver Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the...
Oh, this guy's crazy.
Have her write, Zoo, my love, Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And so, after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Hey, he's a good negotiator. Well, so we gotta get her to come back. Will it just let me turn back around? Ah. Dear child. Here she is.
Hey, Rumi, how's it going?
I just talked to this huge fan of yours. He'd really, really like your autograph.
I'm flattered, but unfortunately he's out of luck. Nobody gets my autograph. I'm afraid that someone will use it to forge my name and steal my identity.
Is she famous?
Nobody can steal your identity. You're too famous.
Stuff like that happens to people like me all the time. I'm just not going to take the chance. Want to play hangman?
That'd be
That's
great.
fair. So she's set a clear and reasonable boundary, so I'm gonna break it.
Z.
That's a winner.
U. M.
Wrong.
Y. L. O.
Right you are.
V. E.
That's a winner.
She's supposed to with a J, right? But she's Australian. I'm so confused about her. I want to know maybe a little bit more about her.
Sorry.
N.
Right you are.
I wasn't even close. May I have that piece of paper?
Sure.
Zoomy love Jing.
Want to play
Love
again?
it.
Maybe later.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
I'll be back in a bit.
Take care.
Played her like a fiddle. What's going on the news today? Park to host temporary art exhibit. Millionaire to purchase Eiffel Tower. Buy. Robotic truffle finders gain in popularity. Second round playoffs to begin Monday. Krollmeister to purchase Acme Core. Top story next summer. Paris Fontainebleau Park will be the site of a temporary art exhibit to be called La Nation du Vin. Am I killing it? Its creator, British artist Sherman, has contracted with the city to create the exhibit, which will consist of scores of brightly colored pneumatic figures, each over 6 meters tall. Alain Viceroy, Director of Public Works, is spearheading the project. So he's the new guy. Wait, who kept calling? Xingjing? Yeah, he did call Xingjing an American. I'm super confused. She has an Australian accent. She's obsessed with people thinking she tells the truth. And yeah, he thought she was American. It was a little confusing. It was a little confusing. But, well, so that, okay, but she's received the newspaper because
hard-earned cash.
she's an English speaker, so I do think that makes sense, that we're getting the English paper at the very least.
Magdalene. This must be the place Sooo was talking about. And there's a skull.
Oh, I thought this was just gonna automatically translate stuff for me. Darn, I thought it was gonna let me do that.
I need to leave JJ's autograph here.
So I need to take a picture of the candle as well. How about we take a picture of the skull, and take a picture of the candle, and then how many other things I need? I have the cross. Yep, a candle. A stapler. I need a picture of a stapler. Agrafus and arrangement. Oh, grab the thing. And a spider. Yep, got that. So we'll get the stapler next. Ooh. It's just me and my tie against the world. Also, my nose has been itching so bad. I must have gotten kitty hair in my nose. It's driving me crazy. I apologize. I think there's a stapler at my desk. I'm glad we didn't get Heather fired. Spoiler alert, that is what happens if you tell on her.
What's up?
Well, I'll see you later.
Have fun.
She's nice to me. Oh. We're making a mess, I see.
What?
Do you have any idea who sent you that box of cockroaches?
No. Probably just some idiot who has no understanding of how much I have to do and how long it takes me to do it and thinks the world revolves around him and what he wants and can't understand why people don't jump just because he snaps his finger.
So the culprit's a dude.
Probably just some practical joker, that's all.
I'd better get back to work.
Music to my ears.
What is my job, though? I am a little bit confused about that. Could someone tell me what it is? Mostly, I've just done like 4 tasks. And let's see, what's on the computer? I picked up the envelope, I got the fabric, I delivered I did everything else. So that's it then. I could try to call the number back maybe. Oh no, I can't. The German guy that was aggressive towards me is gone. Well, maybe I got all of Dieter's pictures, I don't know. Where's Dieter live? Here. Feels like him owning property in this area of town is kind of a flex.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
Oh. Well, I got... What's the Pierre. A teapot. Well, I guess I'll go get that. Maybe I won't finish this game tonight. I gotta lock in. No more excuses.
When it comes to
Locking in.
making tea, been there, done that.
It's just so far away. He's gonna hate these photos. So I have a spider, a cross, a candle, a skull, a teapot, and a stapler.
Did
Perfect.
you take all those photos for me?
I did.
I sure did. They're all right there in your camera.
So, you had some questions for me?
What do you know about Noisette Tornade?
Thanks for the vote of
The
confidence.
French resistance fighter? I seem to recall reading that she died recently, and that's about it. Why do you ask?
I know 3 things, Mr. von Schwesterkrank. 1, Noisette Tornade, whose obituary you were carrying until it fell out of your pocket in the park. Noisette used to own the old windmill Minette now owns. 2, during World War II, she was rumored
Wait,
to
was
have hidden
Deidre a
several
honeypot?
valuable works of art from the
Did he just want
Germans
Minette for her
somewhere in
Mulan?
Paris. And 3, she was romantically involved with a German soldier named Hans von Schwesterkrank.
Gotcha.
Yes, I know all those things too. Hans was my great-uncle. But there are 1 or 2 things you don't know, Fräulein. You could not have known that just before he passed away, my great-uncle gave me that.
What is it?
Something Noisette gave to him. Turn it over and look on the back. Unfortunately, my great-uncle couldn't remember what any of it meant. She used to be the director of public works, so I went to her favorite park to see if anything there might help me figure out what that card means. But I discovered nothing. You can keep that if you want.
I can?
Yes, I give up. I don't care anymore.
It's crazy, just giving up on the family heirloom.
Finding that lost artwork is why you started going out with Minette, isn't it?
Since Minette owns the Moulin where Noisette spent most of her life, I thought dating her would help me figure out what that card meant. But then something totally unexpected and tragic happened. I fell in love with her. Minette is one of the cleverest, most infuriating yet fascinating women I have ever met.
Wow.
You still feel that way? Even after she broke up with you like that?
I can't help myself. I thought that if I found that missing artwork, I would be a hero and Minette would change her mind about me. But I can barely keep my mind on my work these days, let alone on finding some mystical treasure. If you want to look for it, go right ahead.
Peter.
Right now, the only thing I'm interested in recovering is Minette.
He's down bad. Ah, I wish I could help you, dude, but I think you just deserve better. I mean, I guess if that's what you want, but... she's crazy. But now I might know enough to get what I need. Right? Have enough. Or, oh no, I need to call Zoo.
Un entrée.
Oh, he hasn't taken it. Oh my gosh, I just wasted my money. €5 down the drain. Just give him a call right in front of her. Tell him what I did. I tricked her. Did I pick up?
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not
Just right in front of her.
I know Jing's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute. A noisette?
Yes, that is French for hazelnut. I have seen it in only one place in the catacombs. To reach this place, Return to the catacombs and go to the skull where you left Xing's autograph. Lift the top part of the skull and push the red button. That will open a secret passage that will lead
Perfect.
you to the Noisette.
Great, thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful. The tunnel police, they are one problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels, especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water filled with trees.
You mean waterlogged?
Yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the
That's
Noisette.
wild.
And the water is very cold. You will need a wetsuit. Good luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that too.
I already bought my wetsuit, so that's cool. This is crazy. I don't know if I've ever actually had a hazelnut that hadn't been turned into Nutella. Do I even have the money to go in here?
Une entrée, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, I got money. We good. Oh, hi, Soaring Sparkles. Welcome. I am gonna get caught.
Well, it's time to put on the wetsuit. Hope it's more comfortable than it looks. Ooh, this place is crawling with four-legged vermin. Hope they leave my stuff alone.
This is wild. I guess we're just going for it. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you guys doing? Anybody got big plans for the... I guess the weekend's over. Anybody got big plans for the week? I think this is where I just came from. Yeah. Perfect. Now I have the beverage that I need. Better get up quick. Well, that sounds fun, Cody. I hope you have a great time. Oh wow, you had your tonsils removed? I guess I thought that they're not recommending that for near as many people anymore. When I was a kid, everybody was getting their tonsils out. Oh, that sounds fun, Collie. Is it like a big surgery? I guess I feel like I only ever encountered it because of like Arthur. And like they were always making episodes about getting your tonsils removed because it was happening to so many kids, but I do not have personal experience. It's like getting chickenpox. Did anybody actually get chickenpox other than me? It don't happen anymore. Well, hopefully. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Oh, did I make it? Yes. Oh, wow. It can affect your breathing? Your tonsils? That's crazy. Well, I'm glad that you got it done. Hopefully it all went well and you're gonna have a good, quick recovery.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe, near the new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back here. It was, what was it? Tonsils? Chickenpox? Getting your tubes in your ears. Wisdom teeth thing. That one's tough, Scott. I did it though. I'm glad I did it and just got it over with. But some people, you could be totally fine. It's tough to know. Was there any way I can... I don't think they're gonna let me open the compartment right now. I think I gotta go back. Remember how I did this. I will not. Chances are quite low. I'm going to die. Just kidding. First time. Yeah, I had chickenpox too, Scott.
A rat!
She was wearing the horse shirt. Shut up. She was actually wearing the horse shirt while interning at the fashion place.
Codes is missing.
I love that. If there is anything else in these tunnels that I have to find. I don't think so. I think I can just... just leave. That was kind of epic. Hi, it's Lufistra. Thanks for the support. Heck yeah, we didn't kill Nancy. I mean, I guess I could have for fun, but it was more fun not to die on the first try even. So now he should give me the machine. I wonder if it'll let me do... Nope. Not yet.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Retence.
I got you some wine.
She returns with a bottle of Mouton Forte, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this and give you this. Take it. You have earned it.
Thanks.
What else tickles your fancy?
Nothing.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
This. I guess I can call the historian. There is a note that says I should be able to... Like, I should be able to decode this. Use the numbered lines and names of metro stops for a code. Don't remember how to do this. I actually don't know if I've ever done this. I'm gonna have to figure out the number to code the machine for. Oh no, that I recall how to do that puzzle. Okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Ooh, I have not played Barbie Detective 1. Is that the one that's at the carnival? Like, or it might be a boardwalk? I've not played that one. I don't think. And if I have completely forgotten. Is he here? Oh.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Oh.
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam Glam, was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
I've got something in my face and it is driving me absolutely crazy. As most of you know, I have cats. I'm allergic to cats. I will die by my cats.
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
As it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first.
Okay.
You see, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The
I
person
forgot
who
about
makes
this
desserts
puzzle.
for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5 hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me
He just said
and will allow me to continue
his
using this table.
2.5 hour break.
I
How
will be
French?
indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
I get to make parfaits? All right. Okay. Looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream,
Vanilla with
caramel
3
ice
L's.
cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream. The first one I have to make is an X-Wa.
What? What? Oh. I don't remember what it was. Why is it not going in there? Why can't I remember it after it won't go in there? Oh, there we go. White, pink, and then it was this, and then bananas, I think. And then this again.
Oui, c'est ça.
I did it right.
Oui.
Now they want l'enfer.
What was on the top? Oh crap, I think it was this?
He liked it. Next
What
up,
is the
La Tropical.
third Barbie detective about? Okay, banana, we're just gonna call it boba. Banana, boba, cranberry, pink, brown. So that's just how I'm gonna remember.
Oui, c'est ça.
He liked it. Now they want l'enfer.
Good thing I'm wearing my tie so I can go to work.
Merci.
I tightened my tie as well.
Next is a corbeau.
Ooh, it's very symmetrical. I love that. The sounds are not great.
Merci.
I'm getting there. One mystique coming up.
Boba, cranberry, banana, whipped cream, boba. Oh, I think I might have flipped one.
Oh la la.
Sounds like I messed up.
I did.
Here comes a fantasy.
Cranberry, white, boba, pink. Oh no, I messed that up. Who's this? And then that, I think?
I'm getting there. A Lulu.
I am not a huge boba fan. I said it. I think I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Oui, c'est ça.
Yes. Now I have to make an X-Wa.
Okay, whipped cream, and then we're gonna go pink and banana.
C'est bien.
He liked it. Now I have
He
to
didn't
make
like
an
it.
X-Wa.
Another one? Oh. I don't remember what I just did. If I just like close my eyes, I can do it.
C'est bien.
Yes! There, all done.
The owner, he tells me you did a good job. And so,
Yeah, I can
as
lose
was
my
our
tie.
agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great, thank you.
I love it.
So, what else do you wish from me?
He doesn't know anything about the rule of thirds, and for that, I thank him.
We'll talk again later, okay?
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Is there actually a Barbie game about a cruise? If that's the case, I'd be very interested in playing it. I have the picture. Who else do I want to talk to? I guess I need to call the historian. Probably. Or I could just leave her on her own. And she'll never write that dissertation. That's fine. She ain't never gonna add anything to the historiography. That ain't my problem. Just kidding. Guess we'll give her a heads up. Wait, you're telling me I could have called Frank and Joe and Bess and George this whole dang time? Nah, that's okay.
Modern European history, Lynn Manrique.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I called you before?
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
Wow, she asked if there was anything that we learned about, like, Noisette, and we learned so much from Dieter, and we're not even gonna tell her anything.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
My pleasure. Bye.
Wow, we just threw her under the dang bus.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Have fun.
That's crazy. That's wild.
What? I'd better get back to work.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I gave him the money. I didn't give him the money. I gave him the wine. I had to figure out the cipher. Did that. Because she told me, she said, she said something about her last 3 words were like left, green, something. Oh no, what did she say? Oh, I called the historian. Red, left, green. Red, left, green. Like, do we think that that means... all the greens, maybe all the reds. Oh, it won't let me do both. Ooh. Yeah, the Barbie games can be really difficult to play. I feel like they were finicky even in their day, though. I always had trouble. I think I might have played a Carmen Sandiego game when I was a kid, but I have not played one since. That would be fun. Red, left, green. Is that what it was? Was there like a space in between it? Red, left, dot, 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 green. Maybe it's just the left, the reds that look left. And the greens. Well, that's gonna say Lorraine. Wait, this might be it.
Sue Loren 4154.
Did it. Sue Loren 4154. So that's okay, wait, that's actually really good because that's what we need for the machine to set it somehow. And then because okay, wait. How am I supposed to do 4154 with only 3 dials? Darn. Said something about metro stops. And then be sure the dials are set correctly. So the dials, I think that was the point of getting the picture of Minette because the dials match what's in the Moulin over here. But the paint obscures the numeral.
I wonder if the symbols on these discs have something to do with the dials on the M380 decoder that Noisette Tornade used.
For sure they do, Nancy. For sure they do. And I bet in her notes there was a little arrow on each. So we got to go 953. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get this done.
The dials on this thing move.
Nancy. 9 5 3.
Looks like
so
I
we are
should
locked
type a
in.
message using my own keyboard.
Nancy, I don't know the message. Darn, do I have to write it down? We're gonna take a picture. And the dials are not set correctly in that picture, because I was wondering, but they are not. So I'm assuming if it's got an X through it, it's a 0. Wait. I think that's an I, not a 1. Is it spelling anything? It sure is. Oh no. I don't remember what I did. I think I might have gotten lost.
Rouge blanc,
Yes.
rouge bleu,
Red, white,
rouge.
red,
Looks
blue,
like French
red.
to me.
We're making a French flag. Cool, so we... What input do I have for that?
Go away, please.
Sure thing, babe. Well, that was satisfying. Did not think that was going to happen on the first try, but we did it. I think if we've promised anything to anyone that we haven't delivered, I don't think we're doing poorly. In fact, I think we're doing quite well. that did not show up. Once I solved it, it didn't show up. But it stayed. And she read it out loud, so it must have mattered. And we did this. And it says that, oops. This is the catacomb. We've seen that. We haven't seen the Mulan. We haven't seen it near the Cross of Lorraine. We won't look at it. Oh! Oh! Hey, so I can push the buttons now. Ooh. That's interesting. In Europe, near the New Bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. But it says Pont Neuf, which is the stop that we're at. In Europe, near the New Bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. I don't know. Does it mean? Cooking. A lot of letters. I mean, a lot of colors. And I don't know why the colors matter. Red, white, red, blue, red. But then that kind of overlaps with the Snow White situation. Isn't it nice to just be in the park and listening to the ambulances in the water? I've been enjoying it. Yes, because there's white and red in this code. And there's white and red in the cipher answer. It is kind of like a concerning number of emergency vehicles, isn't it? But you know what? Let's just go back into the catacombs, right? Let's just do it because maybe we can solve it. I think maybe they were color coded if I recall. So we'll just make it happen. I got enough money. Make it happen.
Un entrée.
She really puts the riz on it when she goes, un entrée, un entrée. She's got like a... She really goes for it. And only on that voice line. Which I respect. Because sometimes she doesn't try at all. Like sometimes like Traquenard, she's like, Traquenard. But she's like, un entrée. I love the selective French commitment. Oops, I'm gonna get caught by the police.
Oh, plus d'anglais, Jean-Claude, ça m'énerve.
Don't worry about the ambulances. Just listen to the birds. And the people. Ambulance sounds in Europe are much more satisfying, though, than American ones, I would say. Hope that's all right to say. It's just my personal belief. Oh no, am I stuck? Or did I just kill it again and go exactly where I needed to? First try. Literal first try. So see? This is... The Blanche is... But, okay, you see how Pont Neuf is in red? And then Blanche, even though Blanche is white, it's in, like, blue? So wait a second. How does this work? And this is, like, purple, even though it says Chateau Rouge, which is the House of Red. Right? Where did I go? Why is this hard? Why is the puzzle on Senior Detective hard, Nancy? Why is this kid's game difficult for me, Nancy? And I just left everything. Crap, I just left everything. In the other water. It was red. But then how does that turn into a number? What? And I can't look at my guide, or I can't look at my book because I dropped it. Cool, and she didn't write it down. Because why would she do that? Near the new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. I really gotta go back and go look in my satchel? Okay. Look in the satchel. Uh-oh, went the wrong way. At least we got some air. This should be back where we were. Yep. So let me write this down just in case. Because it seems like Nancy's not going to. Red, white, red, blue, red. So the trouble with this is that it is 5. And everything we have is 4 letters.
Non, je ne suis pas d'accord. Pourquoi? Parce que les ovnis n'existent pas.
I wonder if there's anything to be found. Red, white, red, blue, red. I think there is like another area you can sneak off to. Already did that for Dieter. Maybe Dieter will talk to me. Nope, he's back in the bathroom.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
So, like, if I was searching for inspiration, which I'm not, you know, I'm thinking, because the problem is I think we are pretty well on our way to finishing the game, so I don't want to abandon it. Did that. Done our ice cream. Did our hangman. Out to the sewers. Okay, wait a second. No, that... So, I think I got the hint I needed. So Nancy she translates it. But I should have... This makes sense. So when she says... In Europe, you know, Pont-Neuf, Blanche-Neige, like all those things, Chateau Rouge, she translates it. But I think that's actually kind of a red herring, because if we look at the Metro map, we're not supposed to be looking at the English translation. We're supposed to be looking at the French, which makes so much more sense because Pont-Neuf is supposed to be your clue. The question is what it means, because we have Chateau Rouge, which is near a 4. Europe, which is, oh, it's the line that it's on. Okay. Okay. You see this? So I think that was the problem. I was getting hung up on the English translation. Pont-Neuf is on the 7 line. And I'm just going to write these out because I want to participate in the puzzle. Pont-Neuf is on the 7. Chateau Rouge is on the 4. Europe is on the 3. And then there was, of course, the key that she says, like, in the letter, you know, thanks for your suggestion to use metro lines. What's the 4th one? The one that she said was Snow White. It's gonna be something Blanc. I'm assuming it's on a line. I mean, there's just normal Blanc, which is on the 2. As long as we have 3 out of 4, we're fine. And it even, like, it calls out on the noisette, it calls out the words that are important in French. And I should have been paying attention to that. But it's hard when you can't look at all the pieces together. I mean, it's clever. It increases the difficulty.
Une entrée, s'il vous plaît.
Because you have to look at the map in one area and you have to look at I guess I better look before I go in. Oh, well, there's nothing for me to look at? Just kidding. Nothing for me to look at. We'll be fine. Go in here, even though it's the wrong place to go. All right. Just a touch of inspiration. did it. It's like just ingrained in my head. So, if we will attempt... Yeah, see, it's just, that's the metro line. It's the one that's in all caps. So, Europe is 3. Blanche is 2. Pont-Neuf is 7. The catacombs in Paris are very famous, Scott. I don't know if this particular location is. You would have to ask someone else. But I know just in general that they are known for this. Nice. You did it.
I have no idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it.
It's like Dieter's birthright or something. We're just gonna take it. Okay, no problem. Do it in one breath? Totally can. W's in the chat, dude. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, it's super illegal what we're doing, Kali. We're not really supposed to be in the catacombs. But, you know, we'd be doing it anyway, mostly. I don't really want to think what it's flooded with. It might not be pleasant. We just had our Les Mis moment. Heather is gone. Wait, Heather, where did you go? Did you abandon me? Say it isn't so. Everyone is gone. This dress sucks. I'm just gonna say it. It's not inspired. She's making it for, like, the president's wife.
I need something that's the same shape as this.
Oh! Well, perfect. Red? White? Red? Excellent. I was very secret of the old clock. I guess that makes sense, that it should have a mechanism to move. Secret passageway. Bet y'all didn't think we had it in us. Never guess what comes next.
This? Locked, of course. Locked, of course. Locked, of course.
Okay, nothing I can do. Just kidding. Well, I guess I'll just leave. Can I look at her computer? Oh, it's just that. She hasn't written anything in her journal, for quite a while, which makes me nervous. Did Heather leave without a word? Suspicious.
It's
Not
too
sure
late
who
to
to
go
speak
anywhere
with.
now.
Ah. See, when I don't think I know what's happening, that's because it's nighttime. It's time to go to sleep. Which is good life advice in general. If you don't know what's happening, I highly recommend taking a nap. If possible. Day 5, here we go. Schmeck Bros refute rumors of underworld ties. Gunther and Ernest Schmeck, owners of Schmeck Brothers Shipping and Delivery, called a press conference yesterday to dispel the rumor that their company has been smuggling stolen goods into Paris for reputed German mobster Wolfgang Fetzer. Gunther Schmeck, who did most of the talking, was unequivocal. I'm not gonna do a British or a German accent. We are legitimate businessmen and have never engaged in illegal activities of any kind. This vicious rumor was obviously started by someone searching for a scapegoat, someone who assumed that just because we once worked for the government of East Germany, people would automatically think we're guilty, and we are most certainly not. When asked what kind of work they had done for the East German government, Gunther Schmeck admitted that he and Ernst had been members of the secret police, or STASI. Stasi? I don't know. But that was almost 20 years ago, Gunther Schmeck pointed out. Moreover, back then we were doing the government's work. Now we work for ourselves. Our past has absolutely no bearing on our present. The rumor of their alleged involvement with Fetzer started to circulate after one of Fetzer's associates, Nils Dillman, was arrested for possession of stolen property. Wow, that doesn't seem relevant to what's going on at all. Glad we read about it, though. You can't nap, Collie? That is kind of sad. I guess if you're just feeling super awake though, that's something to be happy about.
Hey, Rumi, how's it going?
Guess I'll be running along.
See ya.
I'd love to see the rest of the apartment. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Dieter is still in the bathroom. So I guess we'll leave him be. He's just crying about Manette.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Gosh, I'd love to know when I can use that public art piece. Guess I can't. Oh, that's right. Wait, I gotta figure out how to push these buttons. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's definitely gotta be the next thing. $1995 is when she retired, but that didn't matter. 1973? Because when she started? No, there's no 7. Darn, dude. Oh no. I feel like I've used up most of my clues. I used up all the colors. I mean, I guess I could... I don't think I could decode this, though, without changing the dials, but I don't understand why it mattered, because she found out, she used the eyeballs and found the letters and the numbers, but then we didn't input that into the machine in any way. I don't know what is happening behind the scenes to allow that to happen. We just did the dial. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, like I'm trying to do FOFC, which was the... Yeah, it won't do it. Because she was using... not that. Oh my gosh. She was using this. Sue Lorraine 4154, but I don't... Well, that's hilarious. That's why it matters, because that's the clue for what I am currently doing. Oops! Well, so we need yellow, small, medium, blue, red, big. So yellow, blue, red. How does this work? So it's that. E-A-U. So that's correct now. Great. And they stayed that way. No, I think it needed to be in like the top left, like right there.
What was that? Hey, what's going on? Shoot, that pesky squirrel must have jumped on the handle and moved the windmill.
Well, good thing I've got a plan for that. I'm gonna masterfully take that squirrel off. Good thing I knew how to do that, huh? I think it was that, right? Or... Uh-oh. 4194? No, it was 4154. Oh yeah, that's where it goes. And then I need to light up the fish's eye. Killed it. Thanks for the emoji, Eduardo. It feels relevant. Go. Wait. I feel like I missed something. No? I thought I saw something. Guess not. We forge ahead. Into the unknown.
It's pitch black in there. I'm going to need a flashlight.
My word, I only have €6. Just crawl out of the abyss and go buy an overpriced flashlight.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What you
Well,
I love her.
I could use a flashlight. Mine was in my lost luggage.
That is only 10 euro. Batteries included.
€5 seems fair.
It is yours.
Nice. That was all I had. Oh, just kidding. It is mine. What just happened? Stop it. Did it just freeze? Guys, when did I last save? What do I do? Oh my gosh. Let me try and save a new game. Oh, I want to save like a new game. Wait, I don't wait. Nancy. Oh my gosh. I have the flashlight in my inventory. But can I want to like save it in a new slot, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to save it over this one, but I think do you think if I change the name it'll save over the existing one? Because if that's the risk, I don't want to do that. I can just reload. Oh dear. Okay, we think that'll work. If I change it, it won't. Yeah. Let's just load and see what... This is... Did I do the windmill piece already? Happened last. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we'll try to reload. Stuck. Oh my gosh. And the problem is because I didn't get stuck in the catacombs, I don't even have a second chance that I could go back to die. Alright, so I guess we're loading whatever's in danger. Shit's awful. So... I guess I'll make sure... What do I even have? Do I not even have the Enigma machine? I thought we saved so much later than that. This is crazy. Really? She's still here. Oh my god. Did I even get the hangman thing? That is so frustrating. Okay, so I did drop off that. Gosh, that is freaking heartbreaking. Okay, well, I guess that's just a lesson learned. I don't think I've ever really had that issue with a Nancy Drew game, even the older ones. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're gonna power through. Now at least that I know what's happening. I can't click those yet. Wait, why am I here? Oh, I gotta make sure.
Bonjour. What intrigue
He still has the thing.
this time?
Well, let's see. I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
So, okay, no big deal. At least we know the puzzle solution, so it should be much quicker. But let me... Nope. Back up, back up, back up. Let's call Sooo. Let's call him. And we have the catacombs already, which would be like a big step back. But because we know everything that has to happen, I think it'll be okay. Call Sooo.
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not to try to fool me, Nancy. I know Jing's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me, that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute.
I don't think there's any big
Yes,
conversations.
yes, this is French for hazelnut.
I am gonna have to do the dang parfaits again, though.
To reach this place, return to the catacombs and go to the skull where you left Jing's autograph. Lift the top part of the skull and push the red button. That will open a secret passage that will lead you to the noisette.
Great, thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful.
I'll be careful.
The tunnel
I know
police, they
exactly
are
what I
one
have to do.
problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels, especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water filled with trees.
You mean waterlogged?
Ah, yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the noisette. And the water is very cold. You will need a wet
I think I can do it
Good
in...
luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that.
I think I can get back to speed in under 15 minutes. That's my goal. I believe. Let's go here. I need to take the pictures for Dieter. I should have done that when I was at... But that's okay. I've already taken these. Trying to think of what the most effective use of time would be. So I can speed run this. There we go. We're already here.
Put on the wetsuit.
already
It's
here,
more
and we
comfortable than
know
it looks.
how confident I am.
This place.
Traversing. So good at traversing. Yep, there it is. Got that. That's critical. Don't need that. There we are. It may not let me input the solution, but maybe it will. And if it does, then I say we take it.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe, near the new bridge.
We're just gonna try it, and hopefully it accepts it, and then we're gonna be so far
Yeah,
ahead.
that makes a lot of sense.
It does, Nancy. And then Pont-Neuf, which is 7. I think it does accept it early for some reason. Nice. Okay, that's a huge,
I have
huge
no
get.
idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it.
And then we're gonna save. Nothing else I need in the catacombs. That's that done. That's a dab on them. That's W's in the chat. That's all the things. So I can. Nope, don't do that. We're back. We're back. I might not even take 15 minutes. We're gonna be so quick. You're gonna be praised.
A rat!
I do need to get back
On codes is missing.
in with the spider dude. Because I don't have a spider picture. So first, let's go to Dieter. Don't need to do anything with Jing Jing. Need to do the parfaits. And I need a picture of a teapot. Is that not it? Oh, dang it. Did it. Gonna get a spider. Gonna get a spider. I don't know when the timer started, but I'm feeling inspired. And I think I already opened... Wait, oh. I'm almost certain I already opened the noisette over here. Yeah, I had to have. Yeah, that's already done. That's been done. We're good. We can't talk to Dieter yet because he is still in the bathroom having a tragic time. And, okay, we need the teapot picture. Actually, first, let's do the parfaits. Let's do the parfaits. This is going to take a big chunk of time.
What is it now?
The picture of Minette that was in
We
the
gotta
June
go
issue
quick,
of
dude.
Glam Glam, was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm going to make some parfaits for you.
Sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
As it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me
Okay,
first.
dude, cut to the chase.
You see, the owner of this cafe he faces a crise. The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table as my office. And I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
Yes.
I get to make parfaits? All right. Okay. Looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla
They're
ice
tapioca
cream,
balls.
strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream. The first one I have to make is an X-Wa.
This one with the banana.
C'est bien.
Yes! Now they want the l'enfer.
I remember this one. This is the easiest one. Or one of the easier ones.
C'est bien.
Next up, a tropical.
Okay. Banana, tapioca. Oops. Is that the last bit?
Oui, c'est ça.
Okay. Now they want the l'enfer.
C'est bien.
I did it right. Next is a corbeau.
Oh my gosh, put it in the right spot. I do think that boba might be made of tapioca starch, actually.
One mystique coming up.
Tapioca, cranberry.
Parfait.
Yes! Here comes a fantasy.
Tapioca.
Parfait.
I'm getting there.
How many more?
Lulu.
The sounds
C'est
they're
bien.
building.
You liked it. There, all done.
The owner,
Nice.
he tells me you did a good job. And so, as was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
So, what else do you wish from me?
We'll talk again
That's it.
later, okay?
À tout à l'heure.
I'm not gonna click anything until I'm like solidly on ground. So I feel like maybe I clicked out of something when I was buying the flashlight and that's what happened. Save here. Take a picture of the teapot.
I already made Minette her tea.
Got it. And so then, is it 5 pictures? Yes. And I think she might still be in here. Nope. So we can actually do this. There's no way it's gonna accept this early, is there? It would be crazy if it did. No. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Red, white, red, blue, red. Because I don't know it yet. Alright. So now I can go to the market and get... Yeah. So I can go to the market. Yeah. Go to the market and then I'll go to Dieter. But he's gonna have a lot of yapping to do. Ugh.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Hortense.
And she returns with a bottle of Mouton Forte, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this and give you this. Take it. You have earned it.
Thanks.
What else tickles your fancy?
That's it.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
So, let's... What are our dials supposed to be? It's, 953.
The dials on this thing move. Looks like I should type a message using my own keyboard.
You'll have the picture.
Rouge blanc, rouge bleu, rouge. Looks like French to me.
Love it. And then I'm actually going to do something surprising, and I am going to buy the flashlight now. And see if, I don't know, maybe that'd avoid trouble.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What you need, I am sure to have.
Well, I could use a flashlight. Mine was in my lost luggage.
That is only 10 euro. Batteries included.
Would you take €8 for it?
It is yours. What else appeals to you?
Actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
We're good. We have the flashlight. We now have... Does this say, where is it? Dieter has not even given us that piece of paper yet. Oh, that is crazy. Okay. So we could either go to Mulan or we can go to Dieter. And I think Dieter makes more sense. Because the Mulan isn't actually, we can't do anything in there yet. It just opened it up. Because he's gonna, that's right. He's like, oh yeah,
Did you
my
take all those
uncle.
photos for me?
I sure did. They're all right there in your camera.
So you had some questions for me?
What do you know about Noisette Tornade?
The French resistance fighter?
Oh,
I
he's
seem
gonna
to
talk for
recall
so
reading
long, I
that
just
she
know it.
died recently, and that's about it. Why do you ask?
I know 3 things, Mr. von Schwesterkrank. 1, Noisette
Can't say
Tornade,
why.
whose obituary you were carrying until it fell out of your pocket in the park. Noisette used to own the old windmill Minette now owns. 2, during World War II, she was rumored to have hidden several valuable works of art from the Germans.
After this, I should be able to just go,
And 3,
I'm
she
right where I
romantically
was.
involved with a German soldier named Hans von Schwesterkrank.
Oh, yes. I know all those things too.
They might make it
Hans
nighttime
was
now.
my great uncle. But there are 1 or 2 things you don't know, Fräulein. You could not have known that just before he passed away, my great uncle gave me that.
What is it?
Something Noisette gave to him. Turn it over and look on the back. Unfortunately, my great uncle couldn't remember what any of it meant. She used to be the director of public works, so I went to her favorite park to see if
Oh, I gotta
something
loosen my
there
tie.
might help me figure out what
Ooh,
that card means.
this thing is
But I
crazy.
discovered nothing. You can keep that if you want.
I can?
Yes, I give up. I don't care anymore.
Oh, thanks, Dieter. I don't...
Have you shown this to anyone else?
Do I need to know about
No,
the Minette stuff?
I was too afraid Minette would hear about it. You see,
Oh, he's gonna confess
since
anyway.
Minette owns the Moulin where Noisette spent most of her life, I thought dating
He's
her
telling
would
on
help
himself.
me figure out what that card meant. But then something totally unexpected and tragic happened. I fell in love with her. Minette is one of the cleverest, most infuriating yet fascinating women I have ever met.
So she knows nothing about the connection between Noisette and your great-uncle?
I told her nothing. I thought that if
His
I found
eyes, like,
something
changed
out
color when he
I would be a
turns. Did you
hero
see
and
that?
Minette would change her mind about me. But I can barely keep my mind
Do
on
it
my
again,
works these
Dieter.
days, let alone on finding
See
some
it?
mystical treasure.
Like, it's
if you
kind of
want
freaky.
to look for it, go right ahead. Right now, the only thing I'm interested in recovering is Minette.
Yes, of course. All right, so I would say we're going to end the timer when I get to the park and once it opens it up. I think that's safe. So all I have to do is the puzzle. I think I did pretty well. I mean, it's closer. Because I have to pick this up And then I have to do this. And then it's left and green.
Sue Loren, 4154.
4154. Now we know what we're doing. And I do not, I have all of the items for the squirrel trap. Hooray! Finally, something right. Okay, and then... That's it. That's it. Perfect. Oh, I do need to speedrun Barbie Detective. I don't think I could ever be a Nancy speedrunner. Like, the stress of clicking in the wrong place.
Hey, what's going on?
I think would...
Shoot, that pesky squirrel must have jumped on the handle and moved the windmill.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. What? You don't like the creepy public works mouths, Eduardo? Here we go. Here we are. Oh, we're on the other side of it. That's cool. That's additional content. Does it even have batteries? That would be so freaking funny. If the flashlight did not have batteries.
Time to get out my flashlight.
Stop the timer. Gosh, Nancy, give us seasickness, why don't you? What does a blueprint speedrun count as? Just like getting to the room first, I guess would be. People can do it in like a minute. Perfect. So now we actually do have, let's just save this as our original. And now we're good. We literally, now we can just go do our little end game at the Moulin and it'll be perfect and amazing and like nothing bad happened ever. It was just for the runtime. I padded the runtime. I actually caused the glitch to occur. But she didn't even know that. Gosh, she's really just swinging her POV around. You just crawl out of the sewers here. But you know what? These vendors ain't no snitches. Alright, this is it. I got you guys! Yeah, that blueprint stuff, Eva, like, I wouldn't have a chance.
What is that?
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Nothing. Everything's fine. You just stay in there and keep working. Looks like this thing is set to go off if she opens the door. I've got to figure out how to disarm this thing before she opens the door.
What are you doing out there?
So it's gotta be
Nothing.
either
Just stay in there. Everything's fine.
solids or... Wait, what? But there are no solids. They all have an outline. I am so confused. I guess, are they saying the solid is the one that's the dark outline? Like, is that fine? That actually does look good. And then... Oh, they do not turn? Perfect.
You're doing something. I can hear you.
Manette, I don't even know what I'm doing, though.
You just keep working.
So, you're probably gonna have a bomb explode on you. Tragically. Sorry about that. So the shape can match up, or the... Oh, you know what? I think it's saying the shape can match up or the color can match up. I think that's what they mean. Which would put this in a good spot. Oh, this one doesn't work yet. So this one needs to be a triangle. And then... That's fine. That's fine. This is not.
Look, you are really starting to bother me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
almost done. Really.
I'm also really bothered because I can't, for some reason, wrap my head around this puzzle. I'm dying. It looks fine to me. Is it because this circle and this are bad? I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what you want from me. You know what? Just blow
does
up.
it. Whatever you're doing, it's about to
Just
end.
blow up for all I care.
Oh, shoot.
Oops. It was just yellow paint. So it wouldn't have even blown up on her, it would have blown up on me.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy. Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Nothing. Everything's fine. You just stay in there and keep working. Looks like this thing is
So-
set to go off if she opens the door. I've got to figure out how to disarm this thing before she opens the door.
I'm almost certain this one has to be
Nothing.
the
Just
triangle
stay in
that's
there.
blue.
Everything's fine.
Because that matches everything. And then this one could be a lot of things, so I'll leave that. It's just gotta probably... Well, it has to be green. So it's either this one or that one. Doesn't matter which. And then this one could be... This one has to... I don't understand which this one could be, because it could be a circle... If it really connects to all of these... Oh, I understand. So... I understand. So it's got a match between... These really don't turn? Then I don't think there's one that makes that make sense, because it's got to match red to green.
You're doing
Using a connector.
something.
What
I
connector
hear
could
you.
work? I don't understand.
I'm tidying up. You just keep working.
Because this little connector can either be a triangle, can connect to a triangle, or it can connect to a green. Oh, so it has to be that. Okay, understood. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm unapologetic. And this one has to be... Yep. This one's got to be a triangle. And then... Shit looks pretty good, right? Which one isn't working? Those are both squares feeding into square. That connects a yellow to a circle.
Look, you are really
that
starting
connects.
to bother me.
I'm sorry. I'm
connects.
almost done. Really.
These all make sense. Wait, seriously, these all make sense. Unless I'm misunderstanding the puzzle. Gosh, I wish I could see the ones that aren't working. Because right now they all look right.
All right, stop it right now or I'm coming
It's
out
this
there.
one.
No,
It's
don't
this
come
thing.
out. I'm just about done.
Whatever this one is. It's gotta be a circle. But then that doesn't work. It has to be a circle to connect. And that's fine, but then that one's not. And that could be a... Oh, it's got to be anything red. Nice. Okay, got it.
Bother you anymore, I promise.
Ooh.
I better get rid of this thing before she sees it and really freaks.
Whoa. I think I was going to be able to do that. But hope springs eternal. And whew, we're safe now. Just write it down. Red, white. I mean, I think we only have like one puzzle left. But I think it's also a hard one. This is the end game. Like, the end. So if you're wondering what the heck is going on, you're gonna hopefully get some answers, or it won't make any sense at all, which is more likely. Here's our big key. Whoa!
So that's what Noisette stole during the war. Stained glass.
Do you remember how Nancy's like not so good at French? I just want you to see something.
If you are reading this, it means that I am dead and that you have discovered my secret. Yes, the rumors were correct. With the help of Hans von Schwesterkrank, I took the stained glass you see in front of you and hid it. Not for personal gain, but so these exquisite pieces of art would not be lost to the dangers of war. I was not a traitor, nor was Hans. He helped me because he knew it was the right thing to do. But why, you are asking, why when the war ended did I not return them? Why did I not even admit taking them? At first it was because I was angry. After all that I had done for my country, when my friendship with Hans was discovered, people turned against me and accused me of terrible things. I wanted to hurt the people of Paris the way they were hurting me, so I said nothing about the stained glass. Then, when at long last I was deemed innocent, my anger subsided, but fear took its place. I was afraid that if I revealed what I had done, the accusations would start up again, and people would once again call me a criminal and question my motives and assail my character, and it would have been too much to bear. Hans had gone back to Germany, and despite his promises to the contrary, I knew I would never see him again. Like everyone else, I just wanted to get on with what was left of my life, so again I said nothing. And gradually time passed, and Paris healed, and I healed, yet the right time for telling the world my secret never seemed to come. And now I am Director of Public Works, a job I hold not only because I love this city, but because I wanted to make sure that someone, you, would be able to eventually find what I hid.
If you had this on your bingo card, you're lying.
Please make sure these pieces make a safe return to the world above. When you see them as they were meant to be seen, with sunlight streaming through their panes, interrupting the darkness with color and meaning and joy. Only then will you truly understand why I did what I did a lifetime ago. N.T. X-I-V-I-I-I.
Wow. Crazy. She was also a master engineer.
Uh-oh, the door locked behind me, and nobody knows I'm down here. Not good.
So, I've got the Un. That's what, one last riddle, my dear? She really, yeah. She's just fluent in French, you know. It was kind of a miracle, but otherwise, how else were we gonna read that letter? So now we gotta change it to 10, 4, 3. And I guess I'm just gonna try to type that. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Oops. Well, I said it in the... thingy. Right? 10, 4, 3. Interesting. Just double check. Nancy, do not read this again. I did not look. Yeah, 10, 4, 3. So I've said it correctly. I know I have. Did I just type it wrong? Oh, goodness. Well... why do I keep looking at this random piece of paper? Unless I just typed the same thing that I typed before, but with the new thing. Let's just try that. Oh. Okay, it is not that. Maybe it's just Cher-ami? I have no clue. But it has blanks where the letters would be. So it sure seems like you should just type at. Unless it was in English, but that doesn't make any sense. No other clues. I've set my dials. That's what I do when it does un. NPT. NPT. Sent north. North? What? Wait, is this it? Is this something? North, southeast, north. It doesn't look like anything. She doesn't call anything out as to what we should take. Although NT, hold on a second. NT, did that, NPT, was that something tornado? It's weird that it let me type it because most of the times if it's wrong, it doesn't let you type it. It's almost like it's missing. Like the dots are something missing. Oh no. Anyone have any thoughts? Ideas? Light spoilers. Oh, it's the song Opera. I understood that reference, Hannah. It seems like it's kind of trying to spell out noisette. You know, like N-S-E, like. And there's like N-T, N-T, noisette, tornade. It just feels like there's not a lot of clues left to work with. So I don't... It says if you ever enter an incorrect key during decoding, the machine may reset. If a message is broken up, just ignore these line breaks, ignore any punctuation or spaces. Thank you for your advice on using date shift ciphers. I never thought about using other numbers besides just dates. I want to figure it out. I mean, I'm stuck here. It's not like there's anything else that can come up. So I should have everything I could ever need to succeed. Unless maybe I do her name? Maybe her name. I'm just gonna make sure I spell it correctly. It's just weird that it's... I know I've gotten stuck on this before, and I don't think I've ever gotten it myself. I want to figure it out. I want like a hint without it being like me looking at a walkthrough and finding out exactly what it is. Ugh. Seriously? It's the noisette. One more enigma, my dear. Or share me, like my sweet or something. that word, the D word, isn't even in here. So... okay. Well, I guess for the interest of time, I probably should not be noble about this, but I want to be. Oh my gosh, what? So it's saying... set the button to... they said, okay, set it into 1043. Look up via the up arrow. Now type all the letters of the inscription in capital letters and one after the other. The coder can't decode it, but could it be the number 380? Should you crack this code in the same way you practice with the 109 key? I didn't figure that out. So apparently this is a totally different clue. So in this, they try to ask you to do the 109 RUS to decode the following, and I don't know. I didn't know this was a different type of code making. So this is a cipher. So this is not just the cipher machine. It's supposed to spit out random letters, and then you write the letters and then you write the numbers underneath it, and then you replace each letter that has the 3 below it with a letter that is 3 positions further in the alphabet, each letter with an 8 below it. That is crazy talk. This letter does not indicate that that is how you use a shift cipher. Like, yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't tell you how to do it. And because I lost my code book, this is, I think, what happened. I had a code book at the beginning of this game, but I didn't read it. So I wonder if it would have given me more information. So then, apparently it's supposed to set up a bunch of letters, which the letters that so you're supposed to write the letters, and then underneath it you write all the numbers, and then it spits out a series of seemingly random letters, and then you type those seemingly random letters into the cipher machine. What? So... I guess I wasn't gonna be the hero today, and I'm glad I looked it up. And they took your code book away, and you can't get it back. So how... maybe that was where the tips and tricks were?
French again. French numbers.
That's crazy. That was crazy. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 5. It's wild. That's wild. But that's what the marks on the bottom are supposed to indicate, that you do the number thing. What? It makes sense, but also I don't think they gave you enough in-game clues for that. That's my gripe. The process makes sense when they described it on the walkthrough, but not without it. Anyway, we're just gonna pull ourselves up by our fancy ties, and we're gonna finish the game. Or we're gonna tighten our ties. I don't know. What do we do with our ties? We straighten them? We straighten them. You'll never guess the ending to this game.
Does the dress work?
It does indeed. Yeah, yeah! What about when I whispered? And when I turned my back? Could you hear what I said then? Gunther, I could hear everything. With this dress, we will be able to hear every word that is spoken within 10 meters of the First Lady. And what we hear, what we sell, will make us the wealthiest spies on the planet.
Hey! I made you the dress, so how about paying me?
After the First Lady takes possession, that is our deal.
Look, I put up with the dead flowers, the letters, the paint, the idiotic phone calls. I put up with all your stupid threats for months. I deserve to get paid now.
Those weren't threats. Those were incentives meant to keep you on track. And they obviously worked. You'll get your money when she gets the dress. Let's go, Gunther.
But they're picking it up for her tomorrow. What difference does it make whether you pay me now or 24 hours from now?
Oh my gosh, it sounds like Manette made that dress for the First Lady to be some kind of bugging device. I've got to get it out of here and take it to the police.
I have 45 caliber medic. So if you said those two random German dudes that were in the newspaper that one day were paying the fashion designer to bug the First Lady's dress because they were spies in the current day, even though this game is about World War II, and that's the whole mystery, even though there's been no clues to that leading up to this point, then you would be correct. So. But if not, you would not be... I wouldn't blame you.
Where did you come from? You've been hiding in here, eavesdropping. You heard everything, didn't you?
Not everything, but enough to know that thanks to you, those two guys intend to use this dress to bug the World Summit.
I knew there was something sneaky about you the minute you walked into my office. I should have tossed you out on the spot and told Amy Grunhill to stuff it. Well, newsflash, sister. I am about to knock your nosy little block off. Hi-ya! I'm taking you out, Nancy, and I don't mean for sushi.
And now we get to engage in physical combat with her. And there was actually a book that would have helped us about this at the market. But otherwise, we just get to figure it out. Do I get to fight her back? Oops. Can I fight back? I blocked that! I clicked it! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I am not going quick enough. I literally clicked it. Oh my gosh, is it? I swear if it's bugging, I'm gonna kill myself. It will not, nothing is clicking.
You're starting to look a little tired there.
Is it working, but it's not showing the success meter? Because I'm clicking.
Your goose is cooked.
And Nancy's progress bar is higher than hers. So I guess it's working, it's just not showing it.
Where did you learn to block like that?
Oh, I guess it's working.
Oh. I'm getting kind of tired, I think.
I'm not doing great. You really should be winning, and I'm not fighting back at all.
Arm's starting to feel a little weak.
And that's saying something, Eduardo, isn't it? It's the low ones. I just never see them coming.
Look at that. You've got a twin, and I used to think twins were so cute.
I fought imaginary elves that were stronger than you. Shazam!
This endgame goes down as one of the strangest. If not the strangest.
Might as well give up, Minette.
I'm doing so poorly, and yet she's still losing.
I can't believe it. You never threw a single punch, yet you beat me. Life is so unfair. And so horribly unrude.
And then... what do we think?
Where am I?
Oh my gosh. And there it was, the real reason why Minette wore that mask. A tattoo, which she later admitted she had gotten on the spur of the moment and which she instantly regretted, calling it the stupidest thing she'd ever done in her life. She also admitted that the reason she had fallen so far behind schedule was because Ernst and Gunther Schmeck, former members of the East German secret police, were paying her a small fortune to create a dress for the First Lady out of fabric they supplied. This fabric was infused with microscopic circuitry that would allow them to eavesdrop on the World Summit. All three have been arrested, which means Minette will probably be designing her next collection from a jail cell, and she doesn't care for stripes. As for the beautiful pieces of stained glass that Noisette Tornade hid away years ago, they have been returned to the churches they came from, and Noisette is finally getting the respect and gratitude she was denied after the war. Not that she was perfect, but it seems to me her biggest fault wasn't doing too little for her beloved city of Paris, but trying to do too much. And as if busting a pair of spies and recovering lost treasure weren't enough, Heather took over Minette's spring show and had me, be one of the models. Believe it or not, I managed to make it all the way down the runway and back without falling flat on my face. Of course, I still have no idea what I was wearing, but I can tell you one thing. It was rude. Very rude.
Oh, goodness. I've been awarded the savoir-faire for solving puzzles in the least amount of time. Wow.
Time to dig out the tank top, stock up on sunscreen, and slip on those sandals, because for my next adventure, I'm off to Hawaii, to the Big Island to be exact, where I'll be helping out this quirky entomologist, that's a bug scientist by the way, who has just made a disturbing discovery. In fact, my working vacation quickly turns into a series of disturbing discoveries, including one that involves a legendary monster with a nasty temper and an appetite for revenge.
If only it were that cool.
So come with me to this island paradise and help me solve the mystery surrounding the creature of Kapu Cave. Until then, aloha.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you guys what I personally believe about Minette's alien tattoo. I ascribe to the belief that she fell in love with her prior intern, Sunny June, and they had a fling, and he convinced her to get the alien tattoo on her face, because I don't think Minette has personal interest in aliens. And whether or not it was a romantic entanglement or a friendship, I'm pretty sure Sunny June was the one that got that thing on her face, or at least provided the idea. So if you're wondering, wow, that makes no sense, how do I make sense of the idea? That's how I make sense of it. So, you know, you're welcome. If you would like to adopt that theory, you know, please feel free. I welcome you to. I'm sure many other things online, people can go in depth about that. There's quite a bit of evidence in the game that we didn't go over about Sunny June and about how he was involved in before we showed up and all this stuff. So highly recommend. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I guess that's really all I can say. I wanted to look at something in the voice actors. Not Dana. Anyway. There was somebody I thought sounded like someone else, but regardless, Thank you so much for being here. I'm very proud of us for pushing forward, even when there was a moment that it seemed like everything was going to fall apart. But you know what? No, we are stronger than that. We are brave, beautiful, Nancy Drew fighters, and we will always persevere. So I hope that you will join me this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We should be having a co-op stream with M this week. We're still working out the schedule, but I will let you know as soon as we have locked that down. So make sure that you're following, subscribe to the channel so you can get the posts and like the stream, do all the fun things. I don't know if you could turn on the bell icon anymore. Is that a thing? I don't know. And now I'm confused about the Hawaiian Crow note they have at the end of the credits here. But I hope you have a lovely start to your week. Thank you guys for being here. Don't get an alien tattoo on your face without really thinking about it for like at least a week first. Please. I'm not going to be responsible for any poor choices. But if you see me showing up with a mask next week, you know what's up. You know what's up. Alright? So take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.